Hello, hello, hello. It is Elsa 932 on YouTube. We are here. We are here to watch Ready to Love's finale together. You watch it on your TV. I watch it on mine. Just the next screen. I just have another tab open. But we watch it together and we kiki in the comment section. Okay. We kiki in the comment section about what we're seeing on our television, what we're seeing going on with the finale. It's wild out here. Okay, it is wild out here. But they are finishing up the first episode. That's how OWN does it. That's how OWN does it. Finish up the first episode, and then here come the second episode. Okay. Well, I'm gonna give you the blow by blow. And if a commercial break, this is what I usually post. If we are on a commercial break on my television, I tell you take a break. That's when we kiki about what we just saw. Okay. That's when we kiki about what the heck did we just see? What did Tommy just show us? What did Tommy just ask? What the heck did we just see? Because there's going to be a lot of shenanigans at this episode, but we are here a little bit early for you to get relaxed, you to get everything all set up, your TV set up, this live set up, your snack set up. We are here for the setup. But they are they are talking about who said what when, that little game that Tommy had right before we find out that Dominique and Bellow ain't together no more. Before she reread him, he felt and what she say? Ancestral, okay? And if he felt inadequate before that moment, okay? That's what they're clearing up right now on the live. But it's supposed to be hot tonight. It supposed to be hot. Nicole's supposed to be calling somebody else's name out her mouth. Devon. And we find out a whole bunch more. People calling out Lauren's name again. It's going to be a whole lot tonight. We're supposed to find out what's happening with Xavier. And my girl, Emily. Y'all keep coming for me about Emily, but that's my girl. I'm sorry she wasn't there for very long, but I like Emily. Y'all coming at me in the comment section about my girl, Emily. I don't like it, but y'all can keep coming. That's okay. You're here almost ready. Let me get my ice cream float. Oh, ice cream float, girl. But as Sam would say, give me some Beano with that. If you have an ice cream float, I'm going to need a Beano or some Lactate. With that ice cream float, I had some mashed potatoes and some fish sticks. That's all I had between because I had 10 minutes. Luckily, I'd already told my family what I wanted to eat, and they were very nice. So everything was ready. I just mashed my potatoes real quick. It was nice and hot still. So yes. My family had it ready for me. So when I had to run there, I got 13 minutes till the next live. They were like, okay, get out her way. Get out her way. But they are wrapping up the first episode, the first finale. But y'all, tomorrow we're going to be talking about RuPaul's Drag Race because after this, I got to go take the pictures and get the fashions together for tomorrow night. A queen is going home tomorrow or tonight. We're going to talk about it tomorrow at 5 p.m. And then Sunday, we talk about a night, we talk about Married at First Sight Australia. And if you are the last live, we told you how you could watch those episodes, okay? Hey, True Love Forever. Just had my dinner and got my drink and popcorn ready for this mess. Girl, don't choke, okay? Don't choke because there's some doozies coming out tonight. I had some scrambled eggs a little while ago, got my braces tightened, so I'm limited. Okay. That's when you have I guess that's why you're having that float for dinner. I haven't had in a long time, and I don't know. They don't sponsor me. But when you said ice cream float, there is a fast food company that sells burgers named after a girl that I used to have there, kind of soft serve ice cream thing. I haven't had that in a long time. Years. Ask my kids. Years we haven't had that. That's a favorite spot of my youngest, but he's, he grown, but he still likes the place. He's like, I could get several different things for one price. But y'all get your snacks together. We're waiting for Tommy to wrap up the last episode and slide right into the next one. If y'all missed Unscripted, that was right before this, you missed a good time. We covered the music of 1992. Lots of great songs. Lots of good R&B, y'all. Lots of good R&B classics and some good karaoke rock songs. So if you missed our L Sit Unscripted, which is every Friday at 5 p.m. EST, You missed a good time. It was over 2 hours. Y'all kept me here. Y'all kept me here. The chocolate one, they went up on the price. They went up on the price. Well, I would definitely not be going to get nostalgia. I'd rather go to the Queen, because I used to love a dipped cone at the Queen. Yo, I'm not sponsored by them, so I ain't saying their full name. But on the previews that Owen has been showing, I'm expecting Nicole to give me all the unhinged entertainment we could have. True love forever. You ain't never lied. But again, here's my thing, Nicole. Nicole, step to the front of the class, please. Nicole, why you calling out every other man's name? Too many men's names is coming across your lips, baby girl. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And even if you thought you had a hope with Ed, your behavior, and and all it took was a couple weeks for Vince to convince you. Baby girl, Nicole, you know what? The thing is, most of y'all, because I know I have a Nicole friend. I have a Nicole style friend. Okay. Hey, let's talk about it all. Boo. Good to have you here. I have a friend that's a Nicole. Been in love with somebody for years, but he ain't giving her no time at all. It's like, oh, baby girl, wake up. But then you see how they date or how they navigate the people that they're around. It's sometimes sad, but then it's sometimes like you got to be sheer. Snap out of it. Hate to go to Africa. Talking about Nicole. Some of us have friends like Nicole. But it's like, why do you have, talking about these menses? And then why are you, if I was in Nicole's position, y'all, I'm going to tell you right now. In a Nicole's position of, yes, it was a couple, I've only been seeing a cast member for a couple weeks and we done did the do to the highest point of heat, as hot as you can think, Tommy. If I ain't never gonna say nothing. Damn sure ain't saying it on the reunion in front of the daggone cameras. No. Oh, no. Reality's Life said that's why Ed stayed clear. He probably has seen Nicole's unhinged side. Okay. Reality is Life. Y'all, we are covering Married at First Sight Australia on Sunday at 2 p.m. EST. I do believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's already out there. Hit the notification for that one. And last live to go to Africa was wonderful. That let folks know how you can find the episodes on YouTube. Okay, just won't be too loud about it because Channel 9 is Now 9 likes to take those things down real quick. So if you found it, the 4 episodes are up. You found it, go there real quick after this live. But it's unhinged already on Married at First Sight Australia. And Reality is Life is he is in the UK, I'm here in the States, and we love the Australian version. Absolutely adore it. You're on episode 3, Quay? Okay. Girl, we have lots to talk about. And I don't know if by the time Life is Reality, remind me, if by the time we cover it on Sunday, Married at First Sight Australia, will the Sunday episode be out? I can't remember. Okay. I can't remember if it will be out by then. I'll watch it if it is, but I think it isn't. But I think for our sake, even if it's out, we'll just watch what happened in the week. What we had was Monday to Thursday this week, and next week is Sunday to Wednesday. So I think we will just keep it week to week. I got to change that thing, but yes. Okay. Caesar's Blue 5. Thanks for coming back. If she gave the cheeks up, then why did she not tell the other ladies about it? Seems like there was a lot of back booming one another. Back dooming. Back dooming. I don't understand the back dooming, but I understand that she keeping a lot of she a bone collector. Not in a way that was said. I'm sorry, y'all. The way I said it was not correct. Since backdooring one another. Okay. The way I said it, we're talking about men and bone collecting. That does not sound right. I'm sorry, Nicole. You're enjoying it. The Married at First Sight Australia, all caught up. So much to say. Okay, it's airing Sunday night after our review. Okay, good. But see the fact that she's in love with Ed, wondering why things don't work out, why he won't give her a chance. And then you come out that you a couple weeks and Vince was able to get you to hit it. I mean, Vince was able to convince you to drop them drawers. I was sorry in a couple weeks. What are we doing? And you knew he made it to the end, and oh my God, Lee. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Nicole said I had to hold my pearls, and I am not a lecturer today. Hold my pearls. Shannon is the pearly one. Yes, it is. Married at First Sight Australia is better than the US one. Y'all, we talking about several different things here, okay? Miss Mad About Music, didn't you see last week? Didn't you see last week? And didn't you see my recap on Tuesday for last week's reunion? Nicole is Nicole said that it's been a couple of weeks. You know, she clarified the timeline. So, you know, she and Donna's, you know, situation with Vince did not overlap. A couple weeks, they were physical a couple weeks before the or whatever it is. They've only been seeing each other a couple weeks and it's before the reunion. Okay. Lady Rock or okay, it seems like LDY is Lady and RCK is Rock. Loving Nicole's comebacks. Which comebacks? The ones for Devon? Because I really didn't like Nicole's comeback when she was on couch. But welcome in. It may be your first time here. I'm noticing your name, but welcome on in. It was cringeworthy, Nicole telling Vince to come here and hold his hands while she's sitting on the couch and that hug. And then for Vince to say, "Don't get your makeup on me." Oh, that was cringeworthy for me. I don't know. But y'all, this does not encapsulate all of who Nicole is. This is just a moment in time on a show that is heavily edited and produced. Okay. Hey, Jaguars, actual test, 1, 2, 3 test. This does not encapsulate all that Nicole is. Okay. What we are seeing, I have concerns. I have concerns. Okay. Remember Houston season, all the scandal. Ooh, with Alexis Fly. Girl. True love forever. Not only Houston, but Houston had the resort season. Don't forget we had the girl. Houston. Nicole goes for what she wants. She does. All of them towards the mean girls. Some mean girls you don't really see it out front. Because I had concerns about Shannon and everybody piled on me. I had concerns about Shannon real early on. Everybody's like, "Oh my God, no, Shannon's so sweet. She's so cute. Look at her pearls. Why are you being a mean girl to Shannon?" People were coming on me, and now here we are. I feel vindicated. I feel vindicated. Just a little bit. Okay, just a little bit. But yeah, Nicole got more names that she's going to be telling about. Lauren is being called out. This is going to be a reunion, y'all. This is going to be a reunion. Okay. This is the first reunion, Tommy, in a long time that I'm not going to say they need another host. Okay, so far. Hey, Letitia. Shannon is one of my favorite. I am shocked. I'm shocked that they bring Mercedes back for the reunion. Why? I like Mercedes. Don't get me wrong. I absolutely adore Mercedes. But why is Mercedes back for the reunion? Hey, Chicago girl. Hey. I don't understand. I love to see Mercedes, but I'm sure other cast members have had other friends. Other cast members have had other friends to the show, former cast members, but they didn't come all the way to meet their people they're dating and on the reunion. Okay? You made it on time? Well, we don't check attendance. I like to tell you, I check attendance. Dian and dashing, at least not that we know of. Not that we know of. I wouldn't put it past even. But anyway, In anything, it's all about the opportunity. Did any of the ladies give Steven the opportunity? We'll find out who told Christina, about, Vince talking about Lauren, who's a tall B. We're gonna find that out today. Only some of your comments are popping up. You see Ashley crashing out on Facebook threatening. Oh, yeah, she gonna report the page. Yes. Shannon appears to be insecure. She's talking about Lauren and Nicole not getting a man, and she didn't get any man either. Ooh. Are we collecting men? Is it? I mean, what are we doing? Is it a collection of men? Is that what we're talking about? Collecting men? Get a man? Are we here to get a man or get a relationship with a man? For me, it's a wordage. Jaguar, I don't know why only some of your things, but I see your stuff popping up. If it pops up in the box right here, then it's coming up. Okay. Y'all ready? Okay, we're continuing. After you took my phone, you blocked your girlfriend. You're still in a relationship with her. Your mother knew. She went back. Don went back to say, "Who's this girl?" He said, "I don't know." Be- Bello says she lying. She's like, "I went to the phone and you blocked her. You blocked her on my phone. It's still blocked." She's like, "One thing I'm not is a liar." 24 hours later, I say, "I'm sorry for lying to you. I didn't want to have to deal with all this." Bello said, "That's a lie." Bello said, "One of the things very intentive in doing was I would not cut you down. I was in a vacuum with just me and you. And what made him come to the realization, we saw this clip when he family and other people, and he had a bird's eye view. Bello. Oh, he said, "Don't cut me off. Hold on, don't cut me off. Hold on a second, let me finish." Dominique, in our relationship, have you ever felt that I was not providing or doing anything that you needed me to do? Let's be real, because I think we've gone to maybe 20 to 30 dinners that I can say confidently that there was not one time that you had to pull your purse out. Why would I? You didn't ask me to. So why are you questioning my ability to provide? You have said countless times, "I wanna do this for you, but I'm not in a position." Oh, is your brother? Oh, Bella was asking her if her brother was gonna give him money for a loan. Ooh, later on, you proceeded to break up after you didn't get the money? Wait a minute. I understood your development situation, understood your home situation. You told it all to me. I knew it. I never put pressure on you for anything. I never asked you for anything. It's not about money, baby. Your ability as a man. You wanna be able to do this and that. Where's Christina? It sounded like her thing. She's like, "I was manifesting what I deserve, and what I deserve was a good man." Mm. Yes, the facial expressions, whatever issues, I was like, You gotta get through it. When you wanna do things, but when you can't do it, it becomes a roadblock. I didn't feel like this was fair. Lauren, do you have anything to say? I see it all over your face. Mm. Lauren saying she was talking about love, how much she loved love, and she thought they were I guess she thought they were together. Dom say it was real for me. It's how it played out. I'm watching a closed captioning season blue. Ugh. Cardi, I always respected black love. I root for it all. We taking a break now? Well, let's talk about the money from her brother. Dom gets up and she walking in the back. Ashanti get up and walking with her. She's like, I need to keep it cute. Trying to keep it cute, but he beating around the bush. He's saying you lying, you lying. He took my phone and blocked his girlfriend. And then 24 hours later, he said, I'm sorry, I didn't address the situation. You blocking a girl from my page? Wow. Are you still with her? Ashley said, yep. Ooh, ooh, is your mom with her or are you with her? Because I'm confused. You blocked her from my page. Now who's lying? Because you did it. Ashley said, girl, him. Okay, there's a clip we saw of Bello. Okay, just a dinner with her daughters was $600. So dinner 3 times a week at $600. I'm giving money towards the bills. Which bills, Bello? Which bills? How much are the bills? He didn't take into account that she can't have kids, my religion, and it's an issue with her father. I'm starting to unravel the onion. I thought we peeled the onion. It didn't have as much promise as a potential future as it did in the beginning. I'm sorry, she told you in the beginning she wasn't having kids. Anyway, Bella, we gonna pin that. Devon treated his options like an all-you-can-eat buffet. Tommy, that's not funny. He bit off more than he could chew. Hey, Jay, say so. Good to see you. Oh, you got a membership? Oh, careful. Careful when you go in them membership videos, Jay, say so. Careful. It's not as demure and mindful as out here. I'm just saying that. Hey, the Haitian Empress. We just found out that Bello took Dom's phone and blocked the girlfriend, according to her. And then he says she a liar. You're a liar. $600 for 3 nights a week for dinner with her daughters. And he paying bills. I need to know what bills and how much the bills were. They took going over Devon's journey, so I ain't really talking about that. Whatever. But that's where we are, the Haitian Empress. That's where we are. And Bello took was waiting for money to borrow money from Dom's brother for his building his communities. He said there was $600, but it's 2, 3 times a week. And her daughters are grown. These aren't children, okay? These are grown adult ladies, okay? So $600, 3 times a week. He's saying he never had to pull a purse out for nothing. I guess that justifies you blocking your alleged girlfriend. Is that it? Why are we still looking over Devon's journey? It is too long. These clips are too long. Golly. Mm, mm. Tricks are for kids. Mm-mm-mm. Why is Shannon looking at Devon like that? You are not ready to love Squid. Okay, what was Devon feeling at the moment when he was going in for the kiss? He was feeling himself, he said, for sure. He said, I should have zigzagged, but no regrets. Oh, he had a hard time articulating his feelings with the ladies. He said his feelings for some people grew, some people it shrank. Are we talking about feelings still, Devon? Some it grew, some it shrank. They asking Shannon, how do you feel about him shuffling around his top 5? 6 at women at one time. Y'all should better have the same heat for Steven because he had a lot of women. Shannon said he was telling people the same things, and some people may feel duped. Hey, GC here. GCC here. Mm. He said that to me. That's crazy when they started checking the notes. He told me also. Emily's sitting right there enjoying it. Mm. After a date, Dom said, I'm not interested. He was very cautious. He told the other ladies, oh, Dom tells him I wasn't finished when he cut her off, when he started talking. Okay, it was hurtful to girls who thought they were, or Nicole is now speaking. You want right? We talked post show. I feel like he reverted back to the how he started the experience. Ooh, mm, he's full of crap. She's like, I'm telling everybody. The show ended. We hung out several times since it ended. Mm. Hard for me to come back after feeling like he picked somebody else over me, and he's waiting for her, realize that they weren't his person. She's like, "I just watched. There were multiple times when people were on your top. I don't appreciate you gaslighting me," what Nicole said. You oh, you she don't believe anything he says. Right, Nicole Equal Rose. Devon said, "We are friends, and you're creating a narrative in your head." She's like, "I didn't wanna be more than friends, that's why it has been friends." He's like, "No, no, no, at no point did I tell you it was gonna be anything more." She's like, "Didn't I tell you to stop texting me?" He's like, "No, only one day I texted you twice." Ooh, she thought she was unhinged, and he told her she was unhinged. Tommy's like, "Oh, y'all dating or friends that hanging out?" She's like, "I did ask him, 'Do you wanna date?'" Did we hear his answer? No. I asked him if he was pro-black, he didn't say yes. I asked him if he voted for Kamala. Wait a minute. He's an all lives matter person. You're like, "Whoa, what the are you pro-black?" He sent a voice note. "Did you say yes?" He's like, "I said yes." Literally, I said, "I'm pro-human." She's she's like, "A lot is affecting her as an educator." He's like, "I work in education too." It's the bickering. Vince is in the backseat, it's the bickering. Devon says, "Feel it like asking me that in very heated times, it was not a wise decision." Devon got balls, they saying. He's like, "I was open to dating you." Dom said, "You told me you weren't interested in her." Nicole is like, "He didn't like Dom values and Shannon was for the streets." Maybe it was in a spat when y'all were having problems is what Dom said. Oh, no. She's like, "I wasn't talking crap about people. It's how I felt at the time." Dom's like, "I just said you weren't interested." Tommy said, "It's time for a break." Oh, the drama about what happened in the guys' lounge that didn't stay in the guys' lounge. We ain't at a break. Shannon is asking Devon, "I'm from the streets, that's what you said?" Oh, she said, "F you, that's crazy." Nicole's like Nicole is in the confessional booth with Devon. He's like, "You misunderstood everything. How did you get that from me saying I'm all lives matter?" She's like, "We're gonna agree to disagree." Okay, they are on a break now. Whoo, child. Tommy, I needed this break earlier. Tommy, I needed this break earlier. Phew. Okay. That's a lot. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. All I can say is that's a lot. Nicole is the new Rose, yes. Lashing out at everybody. Oh my word. That's a lot. Right. Who cares about his politics? That's what I'm saying. Thank you, High Vibe. Who cares about Devon's politics? You are here to date this man. Yes, just say we have opposing views. The thing is, why are we about this? This is now trying to assassinate Devon's character. I don't mind if you don't agree with Devon and you think he was lying to you, but now you're putting out all this, especially you said in this climate. In this climate, you putting out that this brother ain't for our people. This ain't it. I'm sorry. This again, Nicole. And Nicole, another person saying you're making this up in your head. I'm gonna need the receipts to come out. Tommy, don't be worrying else like that. I know. Shannon is a problem. She's mean just watching her on live. Yes, she is. But y'all thought that pearls meant she was wholesome. Y'all thought the pearls meant she was wholesome. Devon need to go see the barber and Nicole need to go see that lady. Lady. Do you see Dom say that Bellow was trying to get a loan from her brother? Yes, we heard that. We heard that. She looking for a moment again. Nicole, yes, yes. Y'all hit that like one good time. We are here together. It's a commercial break on my end, at least. When you see take a break, that means we're on a commercial break. Y'all, okay, from the loan, y'all, we're going to recap this in detail next week, Tuesday. We got a lot already in the first segment. The loan, Bellow was asking for Dom's brother. Was that a loan to pay her bills or a loan to buy in the community and invest in the property? We don't know. Nicole being a bone collector. Okay. Nicole being a bone collector. Talking about Devon and what Devon told her about other people. Nicole, here's the other thing. As with the other ladies, Dom was also saying too, if you telling what the man is telling you in private and confidence, who's going to believe that you're going to keep what they say private? I don't know if I can trust you to keep stuff private. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. Nicole was talking to all the men. Dang. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. The whole relationship was transactional. It seems so. Did Bello just want Dom's Rolodex? Because remember, she's a celebrity stylist. For real, for real. Did he want access to her Rolodex? Y'all know my age by me saying Rolodex, okay? Her contact list. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you didn't know what Rolodex meant. It's her contact list. Be pillow talking. Too much daggone pillow talking. We're gonna find out with Christina about that pillow talking. It sounds like Ed dodged a missile. Nicole might be unhinged. It's sounding like it in this instance. But again, Nicole, we have you with an issue with back and forth with Vince. We have you now a back and forth with Devon. Again, you spilling too much. Your pillow talk gonna be all over the web. Right? You can't be trusted with your pillow talk. Cannot be trusted at all. Cannot be trusted. Okay, we are back. We are back. Everybody being put in position. Now they say it's Devon's bubble butt print on the seat. Ashante, that's not where Devon was even sitting. Lauren and Darius doing the okay. Okay, some of y'all didn't get the what see what happened when the men broke the code. Who are y'all ladies not feeling? Let's go with Vince. Not. Christina said not. Oh, the pillow talking. They're recapping the ladies' lounge talk with Vince calling Lauren the B word. Devon and Nicole stayed outside the show. Apparently, he's saying that he was hitting up 2 days, and she said, "Let's remain friends." Now they're talking about Vince and Darius at the last brunch about talking about what happened in the lounge. Again, Vince, you're not supposed to be saying that. Tommy should be bringing that up. And Tommy, it happened in front of you, and you didn't bring it up. You talk too dang much. Woo! Keep talking. What? Eat us. You'll remember that, right? I'm glad it's not that was going back and forth and carrying on. I'm glad it was the men. Bruh, I done had 3 women coming to me saying, "You jealous of me, bruh, jealous of me the whole time. You intimidated. Come on, Darius, tell Vince, he intimidated." I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Don't challenge me, Darius said. Don't challenge me. I'm from Detroit. Mm. That was a typical brunch, Darius said. Darius, why are your pants to your calves? Vince, let's start with you. What caused this with Darius? Mm. Vince is saying, when you put a Vince in a room with a Darius, we don't agree. Then this is what you get. What? Dude, my pet peeve is what happens in the lounge stays in the lounge. But it happened in front of you, Tommy, and you didn't check it. You didn't check it, Tommy. You think this was done to sabotage your relationship? Vince says, I don't think Darius saying anything was going on. The only problem I had is that I didn't think it was fair for the guy to think that it wasn't a safe space. And then something was told about what he thought. Christina, we're talking about people saying stuff in the lounges. You admitted Vince called Lauren a tall bee. Mm. Christina's like, "Mhm, mhm." Was that someone shared from the guys lounge? How did you why you asking the question, Tommy? You at the guys lounge. And just like, "Is it fair to ask who told you that?" Christina's like, That's inappropriate. It's inappropriate for her to offer an answer. It's not her place to say." She felt it was only fair, that the only person the young lady doesn't know that you were running around calling her a B. That's a character flaw, but that's your own issue. Speaking of fairness, it wasn't fair of you to do it when it wasn't that you're being fake. She was speaking highly of you in the lounge. Ooh, 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 ooh. She liked you and you call her a B, so we gonna tell her. Xavier said it's being taken way out of context and was funny at the time. Whoever carried the bones, they were messy, is what Xavier's saying. No bueno. Mm. Did you get the information out of the lounge from one of the guys? She's like, "Yeah, from multiple people, but it wasn't Darius." If voluntarily they saying it. Darius, I recall the situation because I was there. There's Darius. It was said in a joking manner. Bello came and said, "Hey, Vince, you look like the only one that can date Lauren because of your height." Vince was just checking Bello. It wasn't even towards Lauren. He said, "Because the B is tall." It was like he said the wrong thing, but he was saying it towards Bello, saying, "Are you saying that I'm the only one that can date her because she's tall? Is that what you're saying?" We got to leave that B word alone. Who the hell said it to Christina? No, Tommy. No, 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 no. No, no, no. We It's important we as black men are uplifting our sisters. Tommy, no. Not when we return, we talk to Shannon. No, no, no. Tommy, this was a miss. This was not even a hit. This was a swing and oh, no, 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 Tommy. We're on a commercial break right here. We're on a commercial break. No, Tommy, no. Who told Christina? Who told Christina? Exactly. We need to know who told Christina. I don't care how much Christina thinks it's inappropriate. Ashley then told us she heard it from several people, and it was not Darius. We need to know who told Christina. Y'all hit that like one good time. We need to know, Christina, you may think it inappropriate, but he's also inappropriate that all y'all ladies knew and Lauren didn't till in front of a camera. In front of a camera is when she found out. So y'all talking about Lauren behind her back. So the men are talking about Lauren. So y'all know what that does in a little group setting. If the men are having a hee and they're talking about Lauren, and Lauren is a name that's ringing through the men's lounge, what do you think the other ladies are thinking? Why are the men so caught up on talking about Lauren? And here we have Xavier saying it wasn't even anything big deal. Whoever sent it meant to cause ripple and issue. We need to know who that man is. I'm sorry. That man, whoever carried the sticks to Christina, meant for it to tear down or change the viewpoint of Vince. So we know it ain't Vince. We know it ain't Darius. They took everything completely out of context. Christina will never tell us she's milking it because it is her only involvement in the show, really. Interesting absence. Good. Ashley can't snitch on Pimp Darius. She can't or she won't. Yes, she heard from several people, but nobody wanted to say who told. We know it ain't Xavier. He wasn't around. So it could have been Bello because Vince was talking to Bello. Do y'all think it's Bello? Who's the one who put 20 on 10? Did it come from the men that way or from the women that way? Quay, we don't know. They could have just told her, like, hey, that what happened with Bello and it. But the ladies are saying He didn't deny it, Jay say so. Vince has not denied that he said the tall bit. He has not denied it. Okay? So he said it. It's just a different context. They're saying it's all unserious. It ain't really all about that. So he has not denied saying the word. So unless Vince comes out here and say, I never said it, and he here and Tommy telling him you got to change your words and we can't be calling, he ain't never denied it. Right. And he even apologized. So that part of the argument, I was holding out hope for a long time. He didn't say it, but he apologized too. So, okay. Y'all, 71 people here. Hello, everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. Okay. Y'all, hit that like one good time, please. Okay. It's a free 99 free. The four-letter F word that we all love, free. It's a free way to support the channel. Oh, we have some takers that it was Bellow. It could be Bellow. Because if Bellow is competing for Lauren, wouldn't you think that he would carry those bones? Now, this is all hearsay. This is all hearsay. This is all hearsay. We are back. We are back. We are back. You know, we are here. Shannon's quirky side got a lot of the men's attention, realizing she's stuck in the friend zone and had her clutching her pearls. We're watching clips again, y'all. It's too much clips. Too much clips. Maybe didn't feel it was not like a joke. Think it was Bello to knock him out. Probably. Probably. That's why from the start, Vince never called her a B. He referred to her as one. There is a difference. Is his language perfect? No, but it wasn't a direct action. He even apologized. Right. Christina connections were Bello, Chris, and Devon. So it was. So who was it? Christina. Christina is gone. She took your everything with her. If y'all know the Diary of a Mad Black Woman, that is why I say Christina's name in that manner. Okay. Hey, Lux Queen. Good to see you. Good to have you here. Hey. They're still showing clips of Shannon's journey. I don't know why. Steven, did you mail Shannon her plant? Steven, step to the front of the class, please. Did you mail Shannon her plant? Right. The men act like the B word is nothing, but they went back and repeated it to the ladies. Because there's several of them that told Ashley. So we need to know who the one that told Christina. Okay, Devon. Well, let's start with you. What was it about her quirky side that was appealing to you? He said Shannon is deep. She has very real passions, very real drive, but she looking a lot of references to Michelle Obama. Michelle Obama ain't kissing Karen on like Shannon in the back. I think it was attractive to most men. Shannon, it caught your attention when you were talking to Darius and you found out his ex was a stripper. She doesn't know if she would be able to live up to maybe what he might require in someone. What are the qualities? Right, his longest relationship. He said, I met her as an exotic dancer. That's Darius. He ended up molding her into a business owner and dated her for 11 years. I don't like that phrasing. He's like, I was in my 20s at the time. She knew it was when he was in 20. I don't like the word choice, Darius. You molded her into a business owner. Why was it hard to let her go, Steven? It was like she was just like genuine from the work she does, Steven. But you put her out and then you went outside. You don't see anyone with a spirit like that. Steven, please. Seems like you didn't want to see her go, but you voted her out, Steven. She's wonderful. She's a great heart. Mm, mm. They're bringing Mercedes out. Darius, what? Mold into bring out Mercedes. When you sat down to meet these potentials, you all know we saw this on a clip online. Best friend, what did you think about them? Honestly, subpar. Y'all were trying to get participation awards. Y'all were just there. They're saying, "Don't do too much," and Ashanti say, "Is she effing lying?" No. Okay, Steve was nice, but didn't think he was Shannon's person. Darius, Mr. Fur, he has an idea of what he wants, but doesn't know how to execute in finding that. How about the gentleman sitting next to you, Devon? I think you're looking for somebody that likes you more than you like them. You really need to feel validation because he didn't have validation in his past relationships. Ooh, ooh. Dr. Mercedes, he's like, "Are you talking about me?" Mercedes like, "Yeah." Can I have a rebuttal to what Mercedes has said? She's seen I had a closer connection, but I seen Shannon with other people as well. Some of those things might have been reciprocity. He wasn't getting that from Shannon. Y'all sat there and said nothing. Not one of you 3 men had transparency, whereas this woman, she took baby daddies, she took multiple things that were happening with y'all with open grace, and you guys wanna sit there and you couldn't give her the same. John was like, "I'm trying to figure out," and she said, "Mm-mm, part of the process is seeing who I should be with." I'm gonna say he's been through a process. Right, I don't dislike her, but I need more time to see if this is for me. Steven is a different person. He's a slow boogie from day one. Shannon, where are you now? When it comes to love and dating, I haven't gone on any real dates. That's what Shannon's saying, focused on her career. It's been 15 years, girl. She's like, "I got certified as a nurse midwife. Congratulations." She wants to move in that direction in her career. And trust me, you are gonna find a love connection, and we wish Mercedes well. Yes, you, Devon. They're gonna talk about Steven next. Jeez Louise. Oh, we're taking another break, y'all. Tommy, when we gonna have enough time to cover the other people? Tommy. Oh, I wish Shannon would speak for herself more with the men instead of Mercedes. That's what Mercedes was there for, to run interference. So let's talk about it. As you said, Mercedes is talking more. Shannon ain't talking much, and the men weren't. Devon just tuned out. Who are you talking about? Me? Devon done tuned it out. But we could see that. We could see that Devon probably wants someone who's more into him because y'all saw that ex. Y'all tell me Devon wasn't very into that ex more than she was into him. I'm just saying we don't know these people. The ex was fire. She is fire. Absolutely gorgeous young lady. You trying to tell me that that man wasn't completely infatuated? Oh, I'm telling you. Yes, Mercedes came in hot like that red dress. Came in, I'm coming in hot. Hot. What? Y'all know that song. She came in. And I know that other part of that Haitian Empress. Sac passe. I know that other part of the song. Oh, Mercedes came in hot. She was there, I guess, to speak for Shannon. We done heard Shannon speaking for herself, Mercedes. You can't cover that up. Dom had something to say in the back that I wish she would have finished. But that's your girl, Shannon. That's your girl. I need y'all to ask Shannon, why did you allow Dom to kick you out of that room that you claimed for yours? That's what I want to know. Tommy, you missed the questioning. You missed the line of questioning. Shannon, when Dom put your bags outside that room, how did that make you feel? When she tripped over your bag, you said it? Um, and she claimed that room for her and Bello. How did you feel in that moment? Shannon, when you jumped on Steven in his bed, Shannon, when you interrupted Steven and Donna's conversation, Shannon, when you had your legs on Steven while Donna and Vince were talking on the other side of the couch, how are you feeling in these moments? See, that's a question I want to ask. How were your bags removed? Did she pick your bags up and put it outside the door, or did she kick it out the door? How were you removed from a bedroom that you claimed was yours? Mm. You knew you were going to get a ride home, right? Even though you came with Bello and Dom, you were going to get a ride home. Okay. It was awful of Dom, but Shannon let it happen. Nominate Elsa to host next year's reunion and answer questions. You better ask Elsa. We need own if you can. Allow us to submit some questions to Tommy. Tommy has an excellent reading voice. He can read off a cue card. Let us submit some questions because I would love to know that. Mercedes, what did you think about your friend being removed from the bedroom she picked for herself? She ran and got that bedroom, but she was removed. What did you think about that whole thing? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I have some questions that are a little bit different. A little bit different. Why was Mercedes here? That's what Dom wanted to say. I know. Why is she here? Taking up time. Why is Mercedes here? Right. Shannon, we had stuff to ask Shannon. Mercedes, I love you. I really, really like Mercedes, but she didn't have to be there. We are back. We are back. We are back. We're talking about Steven now. He tried his best to convince the ladies he's emotionally available. Seems his love tank was running on fumes. Looking at Steven's journey. Steven is at the vintage store getting the stuff off of consignment, buying the stuff that was on consignment. I like this Detroit Dye House date that Ashante and Steven had. I like that date. That was a cool date. Oh, so we seen a Shannon and Steven date that we didn't see before. We're talking about names for kids. He buttoned all the way up. Mr. Cardigan is another disappointment. Yes, Mr. Cardigan. See, y'all talking about how the men didn't know who they wanted, but here Steven is handing out plans to everybody but one lady. Steven had shallow relationships. Lauren saying she had private moments with Steve, but he got to be out loud about her. Dom said, I didn't know y'all had a connection. Lauren had to be the one to send him home. That was painful, Lauren. You are not ready to love. You never look at cardigan sweaters the same after the season. Girl, no. Oh, not 3 times the side chick. I never I had a boss that always wore the matching cardigan and sweater. She wore a different color every day. So I always but a man in cardigans, always, yeah. Next up, when I am in love, you will make it known to the world. Steven, well, the world is watching now. Let it be known. He's in a jacket, y'all. I like it, not a cardigan. 7 out of 10. Oh, I shot say he was connected to 7 out of 10 women. He was spread a little too thin. Whoever told you would be spread like mustard. Things got hot. He said, "Dance to my spot." Okay, he's like, I was like making connections, but not getting on a deeper level. Lauren, you were one of his connections. You were the one who had to send him home, had to eliminate him. Lauren said it was tough. One point during the getaway, they had a nice walk to the lake, and he said, "You are my top connection." I couldn't believe he said that, and I take accountability for this one part. Steven does know that I didn't realize it was uncomfortable for him to be in this space, to put himself out there and then get rejected. He knew you didn't choose to be the one to send him home. Shannon thought the world of Steve. She was very much zoned in on him, Shannon. She was open, she was vulnerable with him. She cannot say she regrets anything. guard her heart a little bit better. He wasn't collecting anything she was putting forward. In hindsight, she wasn't getting anything in return. She thinks she should have received return. Even agrees that she was a serious connection. This is Shannon he talking about. He just felt like she already had her mind zoned in on him, and he was still kinda, "I don't know who it is yet." But you told Lauren at the lake, down by the lake, that she was the top one. They're trying to figure out where I fit in. He's like, "But you can't wait, you gotta go harder." This whole process, Tommy talking again, this whole journey, he would have spent more time with Shannon if he had to do it over again. We had wonderful conversations. She's very sweet. Just send her home, Steven. Super genuine. Mm. But you just told Lauren by the lake that she was your top connection. So what you doing, Steven? He's still undecided. He's like, "I allow myself to feel safe with who I am." She's a beautiful girl. Now that you hear, Shannon, about how Steven feels, is there a chance another shot at this with Steven? I don't know. Shannon says, "I don't know. I would like someone to be loud about me." Can you be loud about this, Steven? Yes. Would you like to communicate with Shannon once again, Steven, on a romantic level? 1,000%. Steven, then get up and ask the girl. No, lackluster. Steven, you're still not out loud about her. Ashley and Darius is next. We find out if the fur is real, y'all. Up next, we find out if the fur is real. We are on another commercial break. There are questions still to be had. I'm sorry. Steven, 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 come to the front. Steven, Steven, you could have asked Shannon right there. Shannon, would you accept my call? Shannon, may I call upon you, after this reunion? Shannon, can we go out? You can officially ask him, be loud about it. I don't think Steven, we need a post show. Did Steven ever go out? Did Steven ever call? Shannon learned a good lesson on reciprocity, great for her. Didn't Steven say Lauren was going to give him a daughter? Yes. And he also gave Donna his last name, saying he'll put her in the phone as Mrs. Banks. We heard that too, Steven. Steve going to fade again after the big layup from Tommy. He did fade. He did. He faded away. Lauren looked a little bothered. Y'all heard her say, mm. It is because I just told y'all, he told me I'm his number one at the lake. Down by the lake. Don't let Nicole jump in and take Steven. Right. You get regretted on TV. Regretted. Go back to the Bridgerton days of officially, right? May I call upon thee? Yes. Yes. I don't watch the Bridgertons really all because I read the books back in the day when I was a teen. I get regretted by Shannon on TV that he wanted Lauren. Yes. I don't think Shannon want him to call upon her since he was saying that about, Lauren was his top. Stephen full of it. It doesn't appear like they spent, time together in a relationship after the show based on seeing her discussions on a podcast. Hey, Delphine Azul. Lord, I thought Nicole was getting ready to say something else. Girl, I thought she was about to say, oh, no. Stephen and I was kicking it about a month ago. I thought she was going to say that. I'm sorry, Nicole. I'm not trying to put miles, okay? I'm not trying to put miles on you. But the way you perked up, now we all kind of have a little PTSD. Okay, we can't say Nicole is now a Rose or whatever. We're going to have to say this is a Nicole. When you piped up, Nicole, we were like, oh, no, Stephen, you in trouble. Duck. We have a little PTSD. So Nicole did not have something with Darius after the show. Call me surprised. I don't know. Oh, Lauren might have spun the block on Stephen. I don't know. Stephen is given lackluster, and Stephen's ex said he is emotionally unavailable. She didn't lie. Stephen, though, that was your time. That was your time, Stephen. Hey, Shannon. Hey, Shannon. May I call upon you? Okay. Would you be, would you allow for more my attention? That's what she wants you to be loud, not to be rah, rah, rah loud. to be upfront about it. I'm sure Steven has Shannon's number. If he was interested in giving her another try, he would have contacted her before the reunion. No, I wouldn't contact nobody before the reunion, Delphine. Imma wait till the reunion to find all the tea and then figure it out. Okay, we are back. Tommy, you surprised me. Darius, it was love at first talks with Ashley. Is it enough to keep things warm? No, wait. We only have like 15 minutes left, Tommy. You wasting time. You're showing too much. Darius had it all the way well put together, according to Ashley at the mixer. And they're going over there, how they felt. It felt cozy with Ashley. Oh, and he pulled the fox out the bag. You know, the wine bag? She liked the fox. Okay, now we're talking about submission with the sister, remember? The what is your idea of submission with the sister? Oh, lordy, lordy. This is too long. Now she's at the decision point. You don't wanna feel like she's making the wrong decision. You don't play about her. Her or the Beijing. Ashley's getting emotional on the stage again, y'all. Look like she's tearing up. Now she laughing. Why well, there's a Timu poodle, the albino ferret. Y'all got all kinds of name for this thing. She's still upset? She may be. What is it about this gentleman, Ashley, that gives you butterflies? He was just himself from day one. He didn't care who said what, he was just himself. All the other ladies were like, "I don't know, he dressed flamboyant. He liked me and cared to get to know me," is what he liked. We just connected on aspirations, even on God. She's like, "Yeah, he is for me." They chose each other. Sister for hire? What? Oh, she's like, "We're not. We're not together." Tell me what happened. Tell Uncle Tommy. It was like 2 weeks after the journey. He planned a date. We went out. It was great. Y'all, we saw this clip. In the midst of our date, Lauren called. Donna turns around to look at Lauren. She's like, "Why is she calling? Y'all kicking it?" Lauren's like, "Ew, stop. Stop playing with me." Ashley said, "I told him to answer." He said, "No." Before that, he said, "Oh, man, I gotta call Lauren. I gotta tell her I chose you." Mm. Before our date, he texted her and said he can't do this anymore. A text. He had a business relationship and friendship with Lauren before the show. They never looked at each other. The reason y'all pretty much broke this off is because you're too friendly. Is it because of Lauren? No, that was the icing on the cake. Didn't get to know me. Felt he was still trying to get to know me. Still talking about the show. Still talking about the billboards. "Hey, I'm here. Did you win me or not?" You're talking about other stuff that don't matter. The show don't matter. Cardi said he called everybody. Vince got a response. Vince got a hey. Vince took her shopping. Well, they like, "Oh, Vince, you do spend money." You asked the wrong person for a massage. Oh, Vince took her shopping. If you're looking for a wife, you should move like a husband. Don't just say you want a wife. Show me the qualities you have to get a wife now. I wanna see the husband in you. Darius is taking accountability, y'all, for how he moved after the process. It was a hell of an experience. Yeah, they had an emotional roller coaster. He was telling her like she was a new person and the experience was over. and he didn't put time and focus on her. Tommy's like, "There's a connection with y'all, you know that, right? You wanna explore it? Any chance of mending this?" Mm. Ashley said, "Yeah, she's always open for anything, but she would like to move forward." Darius? He says, "I'm open to the idea as well. I'm a fashion designer as well." "It's a bump in the road," Tommy said, "Y'all ride over it. Y'all could fix this. If we just go and sling mud, we ain't gonna get nowhere. If y'all think this is a bump in the road, come and get married. Gonna be a lot of bumps. Mm, but if you ride together, you ride." That's all you got, Tommy? We're going to another commercial break. Wait a minute. They in the back. "Today was a day," Ashanti saying. Darius is talking to Ashley. There's a lot of feelings, a lot of new feelings. He talking about her feet again. Lauren wanna clear the air in the confessional. She never dated Vince. She's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I never dated Darius." Don't bring my name into your situation. Was that a Freudian slip, Lauren? I don't know. Okay, now they are on a break. Ooh, child. Ooh, child. Lauren needs to be quiet. Yes, Lauren, no, they're saying they didn't date. They're saying that. But yeah, it was at the group date. Tommy, don't be encouraging them to get married. Well, Tommy was with his wife for the longest time and only like what 8 years ago got married. Darius and Lauren had business interests. Yes, we see that now. That Lauren and Darius, are in business together. They even what I guess they're hosting a event. She, Darius, and Ashante hosting an event tonight. So yeah, it's all there. Tommy is deep not. Glad you finally saw this Joker for who he is. She didn't see that. So Vince taking folks out shopping. Or I should say folks. Vince took Ashley out shopping. Did you replace the fur? Tommy, you didn't ask about the fur. You told us we were going to find out if the fur was real or not, and you didn't ask that question. We ain't see it. Was the fur real or not? Was that fox real or not? We still don't know. Come on now. And Ashley, you say you wanted 2 to 3 kids when you told Devon that. Have you changed your mind? Because I don't know if Darius want to have start all over with kids. Okay. And Darius, since you don't have to mold this young lady into a businesswoman, since she's a businesswoman already, can we talk about it? Okay. I'm a fashion designer as well. Who was it that asked me for it? I did create a meme about that. I did create one.
I'm a fashion designer as well.
I'm a fashion designer as well. One of my members asked me for that. I can't remember who. I don't want to say the wrong name. I don't want to say the wrong name, but y'all asked me to do that. Ah, the business interest is more like romance scamming. Dang. Woo. Vince for the streets, he got community D. Ooh. Vince is low key player. That ain't playing. That's just keeping it quiet. Certified poodle, not certified poodle. Then Quay said it was a ferret. I don't know what y'all thought it was. It's a fox. Mm-mm-mm. Whew, Lord, I don't think Vince is a player. I think he wants to play. Don't think he a player, but he wants to play, and they're allowing him to play. Play in their face, y'all. We're gonna break this down every moment by moment next week, Tuesday at 5 p.m. EST. Okay, so we're gonna break it all the way down, including what Dom wanted to say, didn't say, could say. Lauren referred to Darius as a fashion icon. I am done. Hey, in Detroit, he probably is. Lauren needs to just stop. It looks like no one chose her, and she just called all the men just fishing after she was eliminated. The only person she should have called is Steven, since you say he chose her. Truly. I'm a fashion designer as well. I love that. I love that. Remember, Darius designs his own clothing. He makes it, designs it, remember. But all the stuff we ain't had Donna on there saying, "Why did you call Darius a jive?" We didn't even have that. Donna should have been on that stage. Instead, Donna's sitting on the chair and she rocked back looking at Lauren when Lauren's name was brought up. I'm just saying. Christina knew Lauren before the show too and hung out with her, according to Christina. It seems like Detroit is a small town. Christina is unhinged too, is what y'all telling me. I don't know. If y'all like Bell Collective, I know just Ronda 01 covers it. I don't cover Bell Collective, but I used to watch it, but not no more. I think the first 2 seasons. We are back. We're back. The entire stage is full. You now waking up. Rana, where you been? The reunion almost done. Xavier and Christina. Okay. Where's Vince? Donna was or Christina was invited to Xavier's something at his job, asking Vince about rekindling anything. I don't know what you be meaning, rekindling. Oh, you already kindled? Vince is like, wait a minute, you saying stuff. You saying stuff. What I'm saying is that, are there any connection between you? There's a connection, Vince saying, between him and Nicole. All right. Tommy got him to admit it. Before we get out of here, Detroit House came to play and came in style. Wait a minute. Okay, let's take a look at some of Fashion Stories. Where's the segment with Emily and Xavier that we saw in the clips online? Now we're looking at the fashion choices of everybody. Just looking at the fashion. Where's that? Where's that moment? I'll play the last time I rewatch. Okay, no problem, Rana. Now they're talking about the fashions. Where's the moment we saw online where Emily was talking? It was Emily, Xavier, and somebody else on the couch. Didn't make the final cut. It should have made the final cut. I think Chris was on the couch too. Because we need to ask Chris about that. Why did you tell Emily resting B face? Oh, Nicole and Vince coming over after the show. I don't know. Nicole said Vince was coming over after the show. Oh, yeah, it was one of the exclusive. So Vince was loud about her. Is there anything about the guy? No, they did not say anything about Richie. I do not see a RIP for Richie at all. And y'all, I'm sorry. Own, I'm gonna have to dog y'all out for that. Not a daggone thing to acknowledge Richie. It better come up in the final. It better be in the end of this. I'm sorry, y'all. Nothing so far. We had to find out from folks. Okay, Tommy is wearing a fur hat and a fur like gorilla. Thank y'all for coming and getting some closure and opening up. This process isn't easy, but looking back, I hope you're all proud of the way you showed up for yourself. There's a Detroit dance, the hustle. He wants a few of them to come up and do the hustle. Ashley is coming up. Ashley, Ashante, Richie, Chris, everybody, let's do the Detroit hustle. It looked like another form of the electric slide. It looked like a form of the electric slide. Okay. It looked like another form of the electric slide. Yes, another form of the electric slide with a Detroit swing to it. Vince, I see you in the back there doing a two-step, you ain't doing it. In memory of Richie Tats. Okay, we see 2 seconds. In memory we see the in memory of. Do y'all see it? Did y'all see it? At the very end. At the very, very end. In memory of Mr. Robert Richie Tats Parham, 86 to 25. Okay, Owen, I wouldn't drag you too much, but we could do something more than that. All the hustle. Mm. Yeah, it was cute to dance in, but yeah, that was the end of the reunion. I was expecting more. Y'all cut my girl Emily out. I'm not happy about that. Okay. I'm glad y'all did a RIP for Richie at the end. Thank you for that. There are lots of questions left on set. Right. That's what I'm thinking. I'm trying not to go there, this Chicago girl. I'm trying not to go. That's all for Richie. That's it. That's it. But I'm trying not to go there. I'm trying not to go there. Let's be mindful that something was said or something was put on the screen. Um, we barely asked him about his journey. All he got was what he said about I've been with 1,000 women. Right. I'm waiting for Emily's segment, y'all. And for y'all that didn't see it, Emily, had a chance to speak about how she was portrayed. Vince was saying she leads with her chest. She had a chance to say that. It's on an online clip. It was an online clip. And she said when they say, oh, she leads with talking sexually with men, she says she never does that because she knows and is aware of her body and shape and how it's perceived. She said, but it's her body and shape. She can wear the same thing another woman can, but it's because of her shape and how she is shaped that it looks different. And that's how men look at her. But I wanted to see that segment. I wanted to see what the response from the men was because she said, I clearly did not say it. And I believe her because she wasn't talking anything provocative with any of the men. Richie, she was like, what's that? What's that tattoo? What's that? What are you doing? With Xavier, she got up and left. So I'm like, I wanted Emily's segment. I'm sorry, y'all. I wanted to see Emily's segment. I like Emily. As a plus size girly, who my shape is, very pronounced, you do get looked at. Okay? You do get looked at and perceived in a different way. Okay? They claim that Emily was leading with the smegs, yet we all know she did not have one wet drop for these guys. Right. And then with Vince saying, oh, she leads with her chest, yet the next day at the next party, Vince is out here trying to wiggle his chest for Donna. Yet when Donna had her dress at the Friends thing with all her girls out, you didn't have anything to say about her leading with her chest, did you? Again, I'm a ride for Emily, especially with that. Especially with that. You have to learn to dress for your body type. That's like telling people what to wear. That's like telling people exactly what to wear. Right? They didn't show Richie's segment either about his tattoos. Because he said, my brother is, nickname is Playboy. That's why I have that here. I have my family on me. That was part of the whole Richie, Emily, Xavier, and somebody else was on the couch. So he could have done that. She's not plus. I'm just saying I'm plus size. As plus size girly. I'm just saying me. But yes, Emily is not plus size. She is curvaceous. Okay. Yeah, you can't wear everything. Right. But again, she wasn't wearing, if we're going to talk about that, then we're going to talk about Lauren's look for the first mixer. It was the V-neck was down to the navel. Emily wasn't. Emily's wasn't. Again. Right. They could have done it instead of Mercedes. We like your Mercedes, but you could have done it without bringing Mercedes out. I'm sorry. We got a Mercedes segment could have been an online exclusive. Car days too. Right. See, you here with me, Azak. Car day segment could have been an online exclusive and keep it there. There's so much more. And then condense all the clips. But what did we learn? Vince is saying he with Nicole. I don't know if he's with Nicole still, but okay. Vince and Nicole, happy for you. Is that the only couple we have coming out of this? No, they could have kept that goofy A game. So we found out, okay, Vince is with Nicole. That seems to be the only couple. Tommy telling Darius and Ashley to get it together and get together. What else did we learn? I don't want to say it was kind of lackluster. We learned Dom's segment earlier was a whole lot more, where Dom was like, you asking my brother for money. And Bella was like, hey, I was paying the bills and stuff. We didn't ask Darius about the furs. Come on now, Tommy. You could have asked Darius when you were weighing your fur. You could have asked Darius about his real furs. We got lots to talk about. Like, how do y'all feel in Detroit about weighing fur? And y'all got Peter around here. As it seems to, she should definitely adjust some of her clothes. What she was wearing is perfectly fine and tasteful. What she was wearing was perfectly tasteful. Steve and Shannon, if he goes over there, Steven and Shannon, if he ever picks up the nerve to pick up the phone. Shannon, did she end up with someone? No. She opened to Steven, but I don't know. Did she just feel pressured on the stage because she just heard Steven told Lauren that she was his number one. Would you want to be with Steven after that? But whoever decided that who was sending people home, chef's kiss, that Nicole sent Ed home and Lauren sent Steven home. Nicole's connection with Vince is him putting his plug into her wall socket. Daggone it, Azak. I did not read that before I put it up there. Daggone it. Hey, the man has claimed her. He said it out loud more than Steven has with Shannon. That's all I can give you. That's all I can give you. He has said it out loud more than Steven said with Shannon. Even what Emily wore wasn't tasteful, but neither was Donna's or Dom. Everything Emily wore wasn't tasteful. Quay, I'm gonna need you to run that back. Because she had on that big old jacket. Y'all still had something to say at the roller skating rink. She had on a big old jacket. Even the stuff that she wore when she was eliminated. Again, I ain't gonna be able to convince y'all, but there's Emily had a lot of tasteful clothes, okay? Not Donna thinks she is Cher Horowitz. Not. So y'all, it started off hot with Dom and Bellow, and then Bellow complaining to the fellas how much he spent on Dom. It started off hot. Then it kind of like started simmering down. And then it got hot again with the whole Devon, and Nicole was bone collecting with Devon. Nicole gonna tell all your business. I'm sorry, put a camera in front of her face and the lights on, and Nicole gonna tell all your business. So I don't know what business you have. Don't tell it to Nicole. She's telling it all. Vince, you with Nicole, your business gonna be out there. I'm sorry. Unless you're just telling it for the camera. Even that's worse to me. But y'all, what do y'all think about the season? Y'all, I dislike that we have a Rose, we have a Nicole of a season. Here's my advice to anyone on the cast. Don't if you are eliminated or if you end up with someone y'all break up, don't date another cast member until after the reunion. Wait till after the reunion. Because during the reunion, you find out who's seeing what, who said what to who, and you don't come out looking naive or made a fool of. Okay? Don't come out looking naive or made a fool of. So don't spend the block on anybody. So I want to ask Nicole, you were seeing Vince up until a couple of weeks. When was the shopping spree with Ashley? Vince, Vince, I need your timeline. Vince, I know sometimes you come in the chat on Tuesdays. I'm hoping you see it on Friday. Vince, I need the timeline of when it ended with Donna. When did you take Ashley on the shopping spree? When did you start dating Nicole in relation to when the reunion was filmed? Vince, we need your calendar, okay? Just for Ready to Love stuff. Okay. More memorable than the previous season. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Everybody had a shirt on. All the men had a shirt on. Shout out to Philly. Certainly didn't need to water Nicole to get any detail. None at all. Vince pretty much said he wasn't messing up his booty call at the end. Ooh, Quay. Quay said it, y'all. The reunion was better than the season. Yes, it was. Quay said it. Vince is like, hey, Tommy, you ain't gonna mess up what I got set up. Okay. I have to see the bootleg version of this. No problem. Vince is a bad boy. He moves inside. That ain't the tag you want right now, JC. So considering that, where the owner of Bad Boys is right now, being a bad boy, he likes to play. No tweed miniskirt for Donna. I don't know. That tweed miniskirt was a little bit different. I liked it in the green though. That green with the friend date, Donna looked good. And some of the ladies lounge looks Donna had. I would love to know, Donna, what does the blonde mean? What does the blonde mean? At the sideburn. What does that blonde mean? Because it has to mean something. It has to mean something, and I would love to know what. That's what we learned from Donna during the show. The butterfly bookmark with the book she gave Vince. Vince, did you ever read that book? Donna, did you ever get back your bookmark? The butterfly, bookmark was a gift from her mom. Donna wasn't going back to Vince after Lauren, Nicole, and offering a shopping spree to Ashley. It sounded like she went on the shopping spree. So Vince spending that coin, just not a massage. He gonna give. But Vince, here's the thing. You giving Ashley a shopping spree? But, you knew she was chosen by Darius? So I need to know, when did the breakup with Ashley and Darius, or was it still together when you offered that shopping spree? Vince, you testing the waters of so many of the women. I don't want to say it, but it's giving never knew love like this before. Never fished in this type of fishing pond with this kind of fish. I'm not going to say this quality of fish, meaning that anyone you dated before is lack of quality. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it's given. I'm a kid in a candy store and I'm going to taste every flavor. Even if I wreck some things. That's what it's giving. But Jay says, so I know you're saying player, but it doesn't scream player to me. Playing, but not player. I'm missing something, Jay says. So I'm missing something. I know you're saying play, and that's how sometimes players play. Vince is technically single, though. He is single. But it's like the overlapping timeline. But for me, here's the thing. It's too shallow of a pool, too shallow of a pond. We're all fishing. I'm fishing in the same pond. All these women dated other people. It's a little too close. I'm like Xavier. Go find somebody outside of this. I'm a chill with y'all. We could hang out. I could go to y'all, finale parties and stuff. But no. It's giving he was rejected in high school. Now he wants to get his licks back. It's like, are you trying to say late bloomer? Now we tall. Now we outside. But he was playing basketball in high school. Vince did it all because he knows he can only fish in a ready to love pond because that dweeb ain't got no play outside the show. Well, he was married before, Haitian Empress. So I got to pump the brakes on that. He was married before. So he has to have a romantic side to get that lady to marry him. I know you guys like Vince allegedly. I like Vince as a jokester. Vince is a joke. And the banter back and forth, the debate thing. You see, I do that with my friends. Vince reminds me of one of the fellas that I grew up with. That's the thing. That's what it is. And I know that dude I grew up with, where his stuff is coming from. And it's always the smile, life of the party, unassuming, everybody likes me. I'm going to bring the walls down by making you laugh, cracking a joke, and, disarming you so you don't see me coming. See, and maybe because I saw him as playing and not a player. That's why I'm putting Vince in that category. But I'm open to your interpretation, JC. So I'm totally open to that. So Vince, player, he is making some moves and making plays. Player without an ER, but with the A, I'm not sure. There are many different desperate fools. Else said marriage means nothing. Now, come on. I'm just saying, for him to even ask someone to marry him, and then they had a couple kids together, right? And he was a police officer. He probably gained a lot of experience with women when he was a police officer. Many of them are players. Daggone it. Yes, my uncles who were police officers were players. Daggone it. Y'all, I ain't gonna put that on the entire DPD, Detroit Police Department, but yes. Yes, but he has a way to talk and charm and disarm. Yes, the way you talk, that is the way in. Okay, to see, I hate to say seem non-threatening, but so you don't see the play coming. Don't see the play coming. You don't ever. But many people don't see the play coming. But again, he may tell you a lot, but it ain't transparent. Remember, Donna said, "Oh, you all are dating other people." But did you know and did you ask if he was dating other cast members? That's the part that was not asked. You got to be specific out here. You cannot be out here just not asking serious questions while dating. But y'all, we will dissect this come Tuesday. I know y'all have other places to go. Other people will be live. All I see is Michael Winslow from Police Academy. I understand. Haitian Empress. I understand. And because I grew up with that dude, that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing. I see how people can perceive what he does as charming. I can see that. But for people to fall for it, that's what I'm like. And JC so saying player, I was like, but hey, he's playing. He's playing the field. He's playing the field. And if we're going to call out Nicole, we got to call out Vince because we learned something new. So Vince was attached to Nicole, Donna, Lauren, and now the shopping spree with Ashley. We got to call out Vince with all that. Vince is sniffing around everybody. Sniffing around everybody. Meanwhile, Cardi called out to everybody, but I think Cardi just like, hey, what's up? What y'all doing? I don't think Cardi was trying to date anybody. Something you can't see. Vince got the best ladies on the show, so apparently he has something that some of you can't see. Right. Exactly. He called to them. And don't forget to add Ashley to the list. She got a shopping spree out of it. Ashley, tell us what you got. What did you get? Did you get another fur? Did you get another dress? And, it's lovely to see that Vince is the type of man that will keep it quiet. He is not going to say, well, I bought her that. Well, I took her out shopping. He didn't say anything. Darius came out and said it. Is that why we have a different thing? We have an issue, Darius with Vince. It would be very interesting. Very interesting, y'all. But y'all, that was wonderful watching that with y'all tonight. Next week, Friday, we're going to keep this 8 p.m. time slot. We're gonna get us into some things 8 p.m. on a Friday. Okay. So we're gonna keep this time slot, even though Ready to Love ain't here. We're gonna talk about some things, but Tuesday, please join me for Ready to Love. We're gonna dissect this entire episode. Hopefully the Chicago season much better. Ooh, I see y'all on Wednesday was Courage Deserted, Noble House of Westeros. Are there no true knights among you? See, that's a Knight of the Seven Kingdoms. I cover that on Wednesdays with Trey, and Trey comes dressed in his full warrior regalia, his full knight garb. Okay. Oh no, he's not a knight. He's a lord. Oh, anyway. But yes, y'all, thank you so much for joining me. Tomorrow we'll be covering RuPaul's Drag Race. Sunday we'll be covering Married at First Sight Australia. Last live, y'all found out how to find them online. Yes, Chicago's the next season, Quay. For Ready to Love, we don't know when it comes out. If they follow true to form, it'll probably be April. Then Tuesday we cover this and we dissect it further. And Wednesday, I cover A Night of the Seven Kingdoms, and Fridays, the Haitian Empress just hung out with us. We do unscripted, where we talk about anything you want to talk about, and we cover a certain year in music, and we think about we reminisce about all of it. But y'all, thank you so much for being here. Oh, and members, Messy Member Monday, Valentine's edition is this Monday. Okay, but thank y'all so much for being here, and I'll see you on the next one.